I would ask you people to come over and fill the chairs in the beginning so you can relax and enjoy the session. Here are 2 chairs and here are 2. Yeah. I will not ask the questions to you. You can come in the first row. Yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous, you know. Does it look like? Yeah. Okay. So my name is Talia Asghar. Before starting the presentation, I have this QR code. If anyone doesn't see the screen directly, they can also scan the code and follow the slides on their own as well. Because I am an accessibility advocate, I like to present this before my presentation. So, as you know, the topic, we are going to explore a little bit about how to debug and the Chrome DevTools. Yeah, sure.
We already like you for this.
For this?
We already love you for this.
Thank you. Why
It's moving.
yeah. Hope it doesn't move with my breaths. Yeah, I'm just joking. Is everybody done or taking pictures? Yeah. So, introducing me, my name is Talia Asghar, but I'm like from very smaller age. My name is like Talia Mirza from on the all the social media. Um, I'm a front-end engineer and delivery hero, and I'm front-end engineer by heart. I got this Google Developer Expert badge in 2021, and since then I am an expert for the web technologies. I have almost 10 years of experience solving different complex UI problems every day and exploring how to solve those problems and also how to be efficient with your everyday life through debugging. I have a passion for community, so I have been talking on a stage for a longer time, like since my I think initial career, but it has been 2 years since I have been on a break, so you can see from my face I'm a little bit nervous. I like nature, art, and technology. This kind of like small my introduction, and this is the agenda for today. Just joking, we are not going to explore a lot of things in this agenda, but I want this session to be as interactive as we can. So I wanted to ask first who are the people who want to follow along on their laptops if they want, like debugging tools. Yeah, so I can give you like a heads up. If you want, you can just open your laptops and you can follow along. It's a very easy to follow the session. We are not going to explore all of these things in slides, so this is going to be a little kind of workshop, but you can also see on the bigger screen what we are doing. So first I wanted to ask about your motivation to come here. What do you want to learn here about, so I can customize my session as per your thing. So what is your motivation to come here? Just scan the QR code and maybe write in a word. Yes. It might take a while. Oh, performance, debugging, accessibility tools. Yeah, debugging, tips and tricks, new hacks, console log, our favorite friend. Uh, console log or no console log? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can see override in Chrome. No AI. Who is that? How many people are open for AI and not open for AI? So open for AI? Ah, not open for AI. So that's your comment. Yeah. So I think I can go next. And these are the some of the Chrome Dev tools. You have to pick the one which you have never heard or never used.
Asghar.
Wow. Seems like Ask AI has not been used well by many developers. And Sensors is the second one. Wow. So we can see here a lot of people have never heard or never used. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, never heard is like never used. So seems like these are the most common ones that you have never used. And I will just take the last poll for you, that which of the demos you will be most interested in. So there is a time constraint, so I have created a lot of demos, but we will start from those which you were more interested in. Seems like performance monitoring is the uh, largest one till now. I will just wait for a while. There are like 61 people online. So now I will start from here, where our real agenda is like talking a little bit about debugging, and next we will learn to debug, how we can use Chrome DevTools to actually utilize most of our time and resources effectively. Um, so what do you think? How much percentage of the daily work is gone into debugging? Like how much of your work? Like you can say 1 to 5, and 5 is the like 8 hours. How much of your time is spent in the debugging? Around. You can say wild guesses. Yeah,
2.
2. It can also depend on the seniority of level, and also depending on your project as well. But yeah, around one half or 1/3 of the day of a average developer spent into the debugging, and that is a lot of time. The more we explore the technologies and the tools we can use to utilize them, can improve our developer workflows. And some of the tips which I really like and which I follow are some of 1 or 2 things, except the tools, which really helps me in debugging. Is the first is understanding the problem, understanding the issue, and like backtrace from where it is coming from, instead of like just trying to reproducing it. We just think that how is it working, how the system is working. When you understand the system, then you can maybe look around. Second, I would like to think is like thinking when you are spent hours in debugging and you cannot find the things, you can be frustrated and you are just want to get just one hand to fix this. Then you might need a break, and starting from a fresh perspective, it just changes a lot. So this is one of the very helpful tip for my career. Like whenever I'm stuck for hours and it doesn't solve any issue, and then I go for a coffee or just a little bit break, and I come along and see the problem where it is, and it's like how I cannot see this problem, because you are so much frustrated that you cannot proceed the actual system. The third and the most important one, I didn't write it, so I forgot one third one. Sorry. So yeah, third one, I can say that you have to be very updated with the latest tools and technology, so you can use them to improve your workflow and also utilize the time efficiently. So it's now this is the QR code for the demo, and where we will explore different options in the Chrome DevTools, which would help us in different scenarios. You can scan the code if you want to follow along.
You can still edit now. The third one, you can edit now. You can add the third line.
Third line? No. I just remembered those 3 lines. It was not here. Yeah. It was not here. Okay. So I will go to the this is the demo slides. Is it like visible or is very small? Can make a little bit bigger. Okay, so this is the one which many people don't know in the polls as well. This is the sensors demo, and the current scenario is that how many people of you are using multi-language apps in which you have to test many different languages and time zones. Can you raise your hands? And do you change your device settings to test different languages and time zones, or what?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes don't test it and it breaks on production. Yeah, that happens a lot, especially for the Middle East languages. That happens with me as well. Before I discovered this dev tool, so we will go to the dev tool. There is a tool. We can make it bigger. I don't know. It's smaller for me or everybody. So if you go into DevTools and more tools, you can see this sensor. And what this does is like it emulate the location and orientations, touch, and you can test different settings of the devices. So one of the thing that I like the most is this location. So I can change the location, no override first, and then I will reload. And this is like normal my no overriding and my device settings. So the detected locale is English, and the time zone is Amsterdam. So I want to just test this card in different languages. So here is the date and time, which is currently now. So I want to test for maybe Berlin. And for Berlin, it's Europe, Berlin time zone. And I just want to refresh the page. And this is now, the text is translated into German, because my app has some internationalization set up. It's like, and this is now converted into German. Now I can maybe try different locations and it will have the same date, time, and location. So it's very helpful in the cases where you have to spend some time in testing. You don't have to change your device settings or something to test those stuff, and you can do you can also add some location. There are some locations, but you can also add some locations, go into the other. You have to set one time the latitude or longitude, time zone ID, and these things, and it will then be available in your Chrome profile to test it whenever you want. So this is one.
Does this work with Netflix?
No. I don't think so. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Unfortunately, it's not a VPN location.
Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the demos and CSS overview. Yeah.
Are you also able to set specific dates and times, for example, to test the daylight saving time?
A specific date and time?
In Debug, in this case?
I think only through the sources panel. Yeah, you can change the sources and then override the content. Yeah, I can give a little bit overview in local overrides. So this is the second demo for CSS overview. CSS overview is a kind of high level overview of your whole web page CSS. It helps you identify the improvements, the inconsistencies, and the accessibility issues. It is very effective for the people who work in design systems team and do system design audits, or like you have to find out the unused declarations, media queries, and stuff. So yeah, it's perfect for auditing design system consistencies. I just show it to my another a speaker who works in a design system team, and he was like very excited about this thing, that it's available and we don't know about it. So here is the challenge, and the challenge is like we have to audit this page. There are like two buttons, seems like both are same, but but we have to see what are the concerns, and this is kind of like a design system audit. And there is like accessibility info card. Yeah, these are three things which we will want to test in this demo. So we will go to the tools and go to the CSS overview, and I will click on capture overview, and now I can see here there is a list of summary of my elements in the website. How many external style sheets are there, style rules and media queries. The most important thing is like these are the all the colors which we have in our website, and you can see here there are like these two buttons, in which EFD one was the design system one, and this is the mismatch one. So you can just in a second identify that there is an inconsistency if you work in a design system, or like you can solve those things. Similarly, yeah, here are the text colors, and then here are the most important thing about the accessibility. Those who work with the accessibility things, they can like quickly see which are the things which could be accessibility issue for the user. So here is the one here, which is like if I click on this, I can see that it's highlighted, and this one. So I can quickly see which of my elements are not accessible. Here are some background colors, text colors, and these are the border colors. Which font sizes have we used? There are like list of font sizes. We can see that this is not a good thing. So here is this one. This one is a little bit smaller than the normal 16 pixels. So here it is listed, and you can see other things as well. When you are working with a design system, you have to be consistent with all the properties you are using to make UI consistent everywhere. And here you can also see unused declaration, which I found very useful, that there are some of the things which we are using that doesn't need to be vertical aligned, but we have used it and it's just not useful for this. So this is one of the very good tool for there are like many tools, but some tools may be helpful for you, maybe for anybody else. So it's like you have to be maybe you don't have the need to use this tool today, but maybe tomorrow you will have a scenario. If you know that this tool exists, you will not have to do manual work. So yeah. I don't know about that one, but I can find out if there is anyone. Okay. Now going back, local overrides. How many people have already used this feature? Yeah, a small percentage of people have already used it. And how do you think it is very useful? Yeah. Those who have used it, it's like wonderful. I really like this feature. And like, if you ask me which is the favorite tool or panel of your Chrome DevTools, I would say local overrides. So it's a very powerful feature that helps you to make a local your changes saved in the local host. Like for example, you are working and you just open a website and do the changes in the Chrome DevTools just to fix the UI, and then you have to manually add those things into your source files in your IDE. So through local overrides, you can also overwrite those directly in the sources tab. This is one of the very like, if you read about it, you can do it very fast for the sources, but I want to emphasize here on the network tab. So for there is an example here that there is a product page. Many of people have already worked with such scenarios that you are working on front end, and there is a separate backend team who is working on the backend side, and now you have a feature for the discounts and you want to integrate the changes in the UI, but you have to wait for the backend to do the changes, and then you will have to do the front end changes. Sometimes what we do is, like, it's very usual and common for the front-end developers to mock their stuff. When you have the contracts, you just mock their stuff in your local code, do the changes, and just wait for the backend to be ready so you can remove the mocks and do your stuff. But through this feature, we can do it very simple. How we can do it? Like, this is I hope this demo works. So this is the network tab, and I want to refresh the page. This is the request which fetches this product, and here are the details. Here are the details. Although the dummy API which I used have a discount percentage, but forget it's here. We need a field called discount price to be able to show user that there is a sale on this item, and what is the current what is the discounted price. So we need a property that has the value for the discounted rate. So what I will do is, I will click here and go on overwrite content here, and then I would have to select a folder to have the response stored in a way. So I can maybe go to desktop, and I use this folder a lot, so I will just keep it here. You can do any folder, it just needs a folder to or any space to store it, and I will allow. And now it has created a local copy of the response, where I will add this property. What is it? Discount and price. And I will add discount price as 4.99, and I will click command S, like for saving. And now I will go to the network tab and refresh the page, and because now my response is changed, I can quickly test this. So this is much better than mocking the requests and having the local copy in the development, like in the code. I didn't had to change my code, and it's here. So you just yeah.
Can you show the file that you used in the folder?
I didn't used. I just select a folder. It will save it itself. I didn't use any file.
Oh, what, so you have to select a folder it saves it in?
Yes.
I love it.
I know. I know. This is the most lovely feature of Chrome DevTools. I never have to wait for the backend. Is there any backend developer here? Sorry.
You do need to remember though that sometimes you set these overrides, because I've played around with
Yeah.
this, and I was like, but the backend is there. Where is it?
Yeah. Yeah. You can see a purple dot here that it's not the original response but the overriding one. So you can clear the content from here. You just either delete it or just remove this, and then you will have the original response. This is very important information to share.
Right.
Yes, and when you want it, like, you can already set up this thing.
Can you also check in the response in your Git repository that other developers in your team can also make use of these?
No. Yeah, you can share with them how to use this tool. Yeah. Okay.
Does this only work for backend responses, or does it also work for?
This also works with the sources tab. For example, here is the workspace. You can also, if you're working on a small project here and you have the snippets, you can change here the snippets like this one. I have a snippet here, and if I change here, if this snippet is being, I don't remember exactly the steps, but yeah, I have put the link of this override content in the sources in the slides as well, so you can read about it. I'm not I'm an expert in web technologies, but I'm not that expert for the whole stuff. So if I don't know anything, I will say I don't know anything. I have used it, but I don't remember the steps because it's mostly for the very small projects. So if you are working on a small project, you can change the CSS here and it will be saved in your original CSS file. So this is how it works. It's very good for educating purposes, but I didn't find use for my regular work, but maybe there is a use. You can read about it. I just want to give you a highlight of those things which we don't know usually and can be very helpful. If you want to debug deeper into it, you can always go on the Chrome DevTools website. I have also linked all of these things in the slides, so you can read upon them when after this session as well. So I wanted to give a lot of tools in this session, but I cannot go to all of them, but I would try to give you a highlight of some of these. This one is a demo, but I saw that many of the people have already used it. Or should I go with it or skip this one?
I want to see it.
How many people want to see it? Okay. So this is like if you have used autofill things, you can see that here is a manage addresses option, and when you are like having when you're having multiple forms on your website and you are working on forms, sometimes we have a multi-step forums, and you have to, if you want to test the whole forum, you have to go every step, and that could be time consuming to like we usually write ASD or 1 2 3. So you can optimize this time. If you can use this option, you have to set open the Chrome settings, I think here, no, sorry, you have to go into the Chrome settings from here, here, and here you have autofill passwords and addresses and more, and you can also like add here addresses and stuff, but this is the basic thing which many of people are already using it, or just sometimes you fill a form and it gives me option to auto save and then you can utilize it. It's very simple, but you can also do one thing, which is it's like there was option in autofill and you can have contact. No, I'm sorry, I forgot it, how to open it. There was like developer tools, yes. From here you go to the more tools and autofill. This is the one. You have to click on here. It will be by default it will not show the test addresses, so you have to click on this, and then when you click on any addresses and go to developer tools, it can give you some examples, like many countries have different address formats and you have to write exactly in those order to like proceed. So here are 3 examples given by the Chrome DevTools, but you can also manage addresses and give the autofill options, so you don't have to write manually every time and you can do it. There are 3 addresses which I can use and it will autofill all of these options in my form, and it also has these things here, so yes, so here is it. You can also see here, and I can also change it to another one. That one was like Brazil and it's in the like different format. No, it's not Brazil one. This one is Mexico, this one is Brazil one. So it's only changing the street address because I think that is the different format, otherwise it's not different. So that's how it can be used for different autofill forms. This one maybe many people, yeah.
We also have something similar for checkboxes or radio buttons.
No.
And autofill.
No, it's only I think it will I never tried it, but maybe if it is filling all the form it might fill some fields automatically, but I'm not sure. This is one of the demo I just created for a very small overview. It's a very common problem for developers to debug the drop downs. How many of you have been in this problem that you open a drop down just to check the maybe button color or something like that, and it just remove the focus. Yeah. So you can do a thing that you can click on this thing and go on hover. This is and also you can, if you want to test this button, you can also go on over here and click on hover, so it will you can see the state and you can quickly test the things which are good. And also there is this one thing which is new, I don't know if you have already used it. This is emulate a focus page. So sometimes it happens when you click on the page and when you go to the Chrome DevTools, your page loses the focus. So this is not in this drop down. It could be in different forms or anything. So you can have this checked one for emulating a focus page. So your page will be focused when you click on this. So it will be a emulated focus page. It is also very helpful for accessibility testing when you are testing keyboard with keyboard, and this could keep your focus in there where you lost it. So this is one of the important one. This one is actually from another dev tool, but it's a shortcut here. So you can also see it's in some other tool. I forgot the name. Yeah. So I think I am done with all of the demos, but I can also show you some of the tools which I really like. There is like this animation one. How many of people of you know that this animation tab exists in the Chrome DevTools? Yeah. Okay, a lot of people know this, and you can just see when the animations are going. You can slow them down to see how they are working, and just see what are the animation doing and how is it working. So this is one. Also here is a coverage tool. This is an important one. This can show you the pages which show you the resources which are being unused. If you are using, maybe if you're trying to improve your performance, or the load time for your main page, maybe there are some stuff which you can utilize, you can see which of the things are not being used on this page, and you can remove those and utilize that space. So this is a very helpful tool for seeing that how which of your resources are not being used. The red one is the unused one. The red highlight is the unused, and the gray is the used one. So here is this performance monitor, which I also added in the polls, which had a lot of people asking for this. This is actually the live monitoring of your performance. So when I click on it or do some stuff on my page, it just captures which of the things you want to see. For example, the layouts per seconds, style recalculations. You can have those things analyzed real time with this tool. And you can also see the other stuff like memory and CPU usage for the stuff that is taking larger space of your resources. Now, last but not the least, AI assistance it's a new tool in Chrome. It's not very new, have been here for 2 years, but there are many features which are being introduced with this AI assistance. So for example, I can ask that I want to select one element, and then I want to ask AI about this, how to center this element. And this is very simple, but you can have that things asked by AI, and it can give you insights about this element, that how you can do it. and it's very helpful in also the network tab. For example, there was a demo with the this in this there is a API call, so I can click on this button or just right click and ask AI that why is this network request taking so long, for example, or it will give me that it's not taking long. It's very fast because it's a dummy request. So I'm just giving examples and you can play around. I have already attached a document which has different prompts for understanding how it can be useful. Also for the performance, you can also ask AI about the performance stuff, like which of the things are taking too much time, which are the how I can improve such stuff. So it can be very helpful on the use cases. I would definitely recommend you to learn, understand how this works and then experiment with it. The more you experiment with it, now you will know that how to ask those questions, because main thing is how to ask what you want to do. For example, like if I say like center our dev, how to center a dev, it's not a very helpful thing. But if I want to say that how I can make this align with this component, this could be like more helpful. And this is one of the quotation that I really liked and I wanted to share it. That debugging is twice as hard as writing the code in the first place. So if you're writing the code as clever as you can, you don't have the ability to debug it actually. So that's the code I really like, because it's also very helpful that we are writing simpler code to understand it, so we can debug that. I just want to share the references which I shared with you. I forgot this one. No, I have almost covered everything, but you can see, and these are really helpful resources for you. Thank you for things, but I don't think we have time for Q&A. We already had Q&A in between. So, thank you so much.